Hey guys, there's a lot of stuff I want to try to get done today. First off, I bought some stencils and some spray paint. So I bought some 3-inch letter and number stencils. I don't think it's practical to try to have a ramp made for my kayak, and at $3.50 or so, it's probably going to be slightly more economical to spray paint on whatever type of decal or information onto my boat that I want people to see. Because in all realism, in all reality, when I'm transporting my boat, it's on top of my car. It's right above me, not right now, but it's usually right above me, upside down, so that people could, look at it and they notice I'm carrying it around. But it's essentially a big, yellow and white billboard. So what I'm going to do is work up a stenciled message to put on my boat. It'll probably say, "Follow me, casual kayak fishing YouTube." Alright, so as you can tell, my boat has kind of a gross line on it. This is from the different water levels when I'm on the water sitting in it. Different muck and gross, just I guess from the water, maybe tannins or just plain dirt. But I'm going to try to get that off. I didn't think about this space, that handle grip there, when I was thinking about putting this paint on here, but we'll see how it works out when I get this cleaned up. Alright, you can see it came right off. Just used a Brillo pad and just some warm water. I mean, it was pretty much just dirt anyways. So you can see up there where the skid marks still are. Then down here where those tannins were, it's all nice and gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this finish drying. I want to paint on a nice dry surface. Then I'm going to take these stencils that I've got. Go ahead and take these out of the bag here. I got 3-inch stencils. It's coming A through Z, 0 through 9, and a couple of duplicates. I got some cheapo spray paint. It's good when it's just called spray paint. This was like $1. I'm going to use this as the background, and then I'm going to go over it with red later on when I can find a can of red like this. And I also got some socks, because, Lieutenant Dan always said change your socks. While I'm waiting on that to dry, I'm going to grab some cardboard from out of the house. Here's some cardboard. And I'm going to practice with these stencils a little bit. I haven't used spray paint in a while, a long while, and I've definitely never used a stencil before, so I'm going to practice with some spacing, figure out how much I'm going to need for each application, so forth and so on. Make it look good. Something I didn't know about these stencils, which whatever, is that they require some assembly. You gotta pop out these little punchy bits here, which isn't a super big deal. I guess I should have paid a bit more attention and thought about that. So I've got an A, a B over there. I've now punched out a C. I'm gonna line these up and give them a spray. Kind of overlapped this little area here to try to get them as close to one another as I can. So there that is. Move this a little bit closer. We'll give that a paint. Now obviously on the boat, it's a kind of a vertical surface. So I'll have to rig up some sort of way to tape them to the surface and keep them in line so that they don't go haywire. Not to mention tape up some sort of shroud so that I don't get a whole bunch of tape, or paint everywhere, all the excess. Alright, so that overlapping amount, which was about, 3/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit more than 1/2 inch, create a spacing like this. I don't mind that. It's not quite as close as I think I'm going to need it to be, because casual kayak fishing is such a long word. Not to mention I'll have to put YouTube at the end of it. So, because I'm not, YouTube, slash such and so forth. So this will be something I have to work on. I'm gonna get some tape and maybe some newspaper if I've got some to get to work. Alright, so here's all the letters I need. All the letters that make the word casual. YouTube, fishing, and then kayaks, pretty much just Kayak, so got all those together as well. So my paint, kind of what I got going over here right now. So I'm working on getting the bottom part of this shroud kind of taped off. I only have packing tape, so it's not going to be as super duper professional as I'd like it to be, but it's going to work for me. I might, if I can get it all scrunched up here on the front part, that I might put, you know, something to do with Instagram on the back. Not sure just yet. Alright, so there's the first look at the first word. I'm going to put in some shrouding on the top and on both the sides so that I don't get any spillover. That's kind of what it'll look like for now. It's not perfectly level. It's a rounded surface, a bunch of different angles, and that's not going to be easy, you know, here on the grass, doing all this fun stuff. But I'm going to make it as close as level as possible, and let's get this done. Wish me luck, guys. Paint a good shake. Try to do nice, even strokes. How's it look? Alright, I gave it a couple minutes to dry. Went inside and watched a YouTube video. Let's get this facing off. Let's see how it looks. Now, I think that looks pretty good, don't you? I'm gonna leave some of this on because some of this facing you need it for the other part of the boat. And I'll need these letters too. So I've gotten this part of the first word covered, and I've left this tiny little tag of the L uncovered so that when I go to put in the next word, I can see where to start based off of that. I got lucky. The tape came off the stencil letters pretty cleanly. Very, very little of it, you know, tore these up, so I'll be able to use these again. So, you know, they only cost me maybe $2.50 to buy, but yeah, there we go. It kind of tore up like that. But these weren't, you know, too expensive, so I'll get to reinvest these. Let's reinvest these. Another part. Let's keep going. Yeah, I can wash my hands later. There we go. Now, at least on this side of my boat, when people are next to me on the highway or on the street, and I've got a kayak up on top, they'll know what's going on, and maybe, just maybe, somebody will follow me and come watch some of my videos and let me know I'm doing an okay job. So for now, that's going to be it. Keep an eye out for some fishing videos, some kayaking videos coming up soon.